Good afternoon. Peace to each and everyone here. Howard, thank you. Sherry, thank you. I love you all and I appreciate you. And Walter, thank you for having me here. When Howard calls and says, can you come do something, I show up. You can take me anywhere and I'm gonna come kick around for him. But first of all, I just would like to say I'm grateful to be here. This is my first experience here at the Aspen Institute, and I see all the great minds and the opportunities that are here to help improve the world. And at a certain point in my career, I decided that I wanted to use my music and my art to help improve the world. And it's a process, and it's a constant growth process of learning and offering who you are and what you are, and offering what you learn, and offering your perspective. But that perspective needs and deserves to be heard. And as Howard and Sherry were saying a little earlier, some people in this country who go unheard, who go unseen, who are invisible, as Ralph Ellison said before, the invisible man and woman. Well, I take it upon myself to speak up for those people and also speak with love to each and every human being that walks this earth. Well, I believe as now I've come to grow to really feel a part of America. It's funny, as Howard was talking about not trusting politicians, I grew up feeling like politics was not even related to me. It had nothing to do with me. And I think the first time I really stepped up and said I needed to do something politically was, to vote against Bush, to be honest. I'm just being honest. Well, since then, I know that I can use this voice on a grassroots level, political level, corporate level, and I just want to say, man, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. And this piece that I'm gonna do is called Black America Again, and it's off the new project. This new piece of work that I've done is really inspired by Ta-Nehisi Coates' book Between the World and Me, inspired by the play Hamilton, which let me feel even more American because I seen people of color playing George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. Yes. So at some point as I started to write this project, I was looking at a clip of Rodney King. And most of us are familiar with the beating of Rodney King in 1993 by the LA police. And I thought it reminded me so much of what we were seeing now. And I came with this thought because I thought also about this woman named Sandra Bland, who was driving down from Illinois for a job and down in Texas, and somehow was stopped by the police because of a tail light and ended up dead with no explanation. And I said, this story keeps happening in America. And I came up with this thought about Black America Again. How the story repeats itself, and it's repeated itself through many decades and centuries now. But it's our time to rewrite this story. And I hold each and every one of us accountable, no matter what color you are. I hold myself accountable as a Black man. I hold you accountable, whatever nationality, whatever your economic status. This is our country. I'm a part of America. We're a part of America. So we all are held accountable for each other. Well, this is how the song goes. Unfortunately, I don't have some of the musicians that participated with me on this, but I'm going to get into it. This is Black America Again. Here we go. Here we go again. Trayvon will never get to be an older man. Black children, they childhood stole from them. Robbed of our names and our language. Stole again. Who stole the soul from black folk? Same man that stole the land from Chief Black Smoke and made the whip crackle on our back slow, made us go through the back door and raffle black bodies on the slave blocks. Now we slave to the blocks cause on them we spray shots, leaving our own to lay in a box. Black mother's stomach staying or not. We kill each other, it's part of the plot. I wish the hating would stop. We are at war and a battle with us. I know that black lives matter, do they matter to us? These are the things we gotta discuss. The new plantation, mass incarceration. Instead of educate, they rather convict the kids. As dirty as the water in Flint the system is. Is it a felony or a misdemeanor? Maria Sharapova making more than Serena. It took Viola Davis to say this. The roles of the help and the gangsters is really all they gave us. We need Avas, Ta-Nehisis, and Cory Bookers. The salt of the earth to get us off of sugar and greasy foods. I don't believe the news or radio. Stereotypes we refuse. Brainwashed in the cycle to spin. We write our own story, Black America again. Hot damn Black America again. Think of Sandra Bland as I'm staring in the wind. The color of my skin, they comparing it to sin. The darker it gets, the less fairer it has been. The hate made, I inherited from them. But I ain't gonna point the finger. We got anointed singers like Nina, Marvin, Billy, Stevie. Need to hear them songs, sometimes to believe me. Who freed me? Lincoln or Cadillac? Drinking or battle raps? Or is it Godspeed that we travel at? Endangered in our own habitat. Them guns and dope, man, y'all can have it back. As a matter of fact, we them lab rats. You built the projects for, now you want your hood back. I guess if you could rap, you would express it too. That PTSD, we need professionals. You know what pressure do. It makes the pipes bust. From schools to prison, y'all, they trying to pipe us. To your political parties, invite us. Instead of making voting laws to spite us. You know, we from a family of fighters. Fought in your wars and our wars. You put a brother in Star Wars. Maybe you need two. And then maybe then we'll believe you. See black people in the future. We wasn't shipped here to rob and shoot ya. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women are created equal, including black Americans. Peace, y'all.